Today it's Wednesday, December 11, 2024. And this video is for the Audi, for the A8. Engine blocks there, waiting for the final wash and inspection. I take care a couple of things what I forget before here, that it had a dust, has a sand inside, and some small things here and there. Also from the side that was not perfect clean. There was a trace of sealant here up. It doesn't have now anymore. I inspect it all to see what I miss. I clean it, and now I need to wash it for final. The crankshaft needs to go to the machine shop for one light polishing, like I said. And what I'm gonna do, because I have a problem with the space, I have this empty box, and I have also not only one box, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this down 5 boxes. What I'm doing now, one at a time, I'm opening the box. I want to see what part it's inside, and then I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna find the old part, and I'm gonna put it inside of this box because it needs to be returned back to the customer, and I don't want to wash parts that no need to wash it, no need to be washed. All right, this is gonna save me some time. It's always welcome when it's not built on budget. So that's what I'm gonna do now. We're gonna see one by one the parts, what I have received, and what will gonna end up inside of this box. I might put the trolley or a scissors table, to be able to move it at the end because it's gonna be heavy. First part out of the box, timing chain tensioner. That's new one, that's the old one, that's the part number. Putting it back again inside, and this, like I said, in the box. Next part, oil pump. This is the one that I prepared before with the fresh assembly oil. Give it this side. Alright, tensioner there. That's the new oil pump. The O-rings are here, and the other O-ring it's here. There we go. Let's put back inside next to the tensioner. Standing by for the timing chain because I found these two. I need 4 in total. Pause it on that. Now I have here piston rings 7, and one that I have here 8. We're done from the piston rings. I have put also the head gaskets over there, and here I have the old piston rings. I'm gonna wrap it with nylon behind me in the box. And when I found also the connection of bearings, I'm gonna do the same thing. Standing by. Connecting on bearings. 8 pieces here, and these are the old ones. They came 4 and 4. Alright. These are light. I'm gonna put it up at the end. Fine. These are the piston rings. Lovely. This I can put it together with the connecting rods back over here. I can keep it there. Oil pickup tube, bolt and O-ring, the membrane down. Alright. Part number. And this is the old one. Chain tensioner. Old one. Regarding the tensioners, I'm gonna keep it from the right side. Why? Because at the end I have to find the bolts, and I have the screens here. One screen is corresponding to this tensioner. Alright, and I need also the seal that comes back here. Alright, so I'm gonna put on the same box to be all together, to don't look for it. I found also the rest 2 timing chains. I think that I make mistake on the video when I was opening the engine, that the timing chains are the same, bank 1, bank 2. They are not the same. They are different part numbers, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and the old 4 here. Just for your information, the boxes and the nylons are going to be returned back to the customer. For now I want to put it all together to be on the same box, on the same part number until it comes the time to install it. 1, 2, 3, 4 timing chain. Alright. The tube, the connector bearings here, alright. The tensioner. Lovely. Next, tensioner. And this is the old one. Alright. Belt tensioner, new one. This is how you're supposed to lock it actually. This was broken. Yeah, alright. Wrapping it, and since I went outside I found also the head gaskets. I wrap it, the new ones I have it over there. Putting them also this inside. There you go. Keep it there. Oil filter with the O-ring. Okay. Yeah, it's here. And this is the old one. Oil level sensor. Old one has already the seal on, the new seal is in place. Alright. Returning it back. Tensioner. I need to find also the seal here, like the rest, that's why I'm keeping it there. Alright. That's the old one. That's the seal that I'm talking about. Let me clean again my hands. This 1, 2, 3, 4. You can stay there until I find also the seals and the bolts. Here on the cross member, here what we have? They put here the, alright, okay, the engine mounts. The engine mounts here. Wow, take a look. Alright, so engine mounts, that's the old one. The guys that are gonna replace it is a little bit more decent, but again, you're changing both. Alright, the guys are gonna change the engine mounts. First they have to remove the engine mounts, they're gonna wash the cross member, and then they're gonna install the new ones. Let me put back inside of the nylon bag. Bolts. Connecting rod bolts. Alright. Here with the connecting rods. I don't want to remove the old ones now because I need to be together for now, later on. Okay. And then on the right the head bolts, on the left the mains. On the right the head bolts, on the left the mains. Alright. I'm gonna wrap it all together. I'm not gonna wrap it separate. Bolts here, alright. The tensioner here. All the old parts, like I said, here inside of this box. Now, the tensioners, like I said, I'm gonna keep them here. The rest of the parts, I have one empty box. This is gonna be the number 3. Okay. The rest 4 boxes are here. Number 3, I'm gonna put these parts inside and I'm gonna storage it there up until it comes the time. 3 gears for the timing chain. Why I'm changing these gears? For 2 reasons. One of the reasons the wear they're gonna have on the teeth and the inner bush that they have. Alright? This is corresponding to this part number. These two are the same. This is the part number. And I have the old ones here. Alright? 1, 2, and 3. Let me wrap also this one. Disappear also these gears. Chain guide. I don't want to touch it. I have washed my hands 50 times. I cannot touch the new parts with the oil. Yeah, never mind. That's the old guide. Engine oil heat exchanger. Or oil cooler. Okay, that's the old one. Why engine oil heat exchanger? I'm gonna tell you why. Imagine to have an inner problem, the cooler, and it's mixing up the coolant with oil. You're not gonna be happy end for the seals and the O-rings, especially after you rebuild the engine and everything's nice and new. Alright, so for a peace of mind, change the heat exchanger to be everybody happy. Exhaust manifold gasket. Alright, that's the old one. This is turbocharger to downpipe, the upper, and these are the lower one. This one. I'm gonna wrap them together. We saw the gear earlier, alright? This is the inner part where it's the race, where it's running the bus. That's the new one with the date August 23, August 23. And this is the old one with the date March 2014. Yep, alright, and that's how that looks like. And this is the other one with the 3 bolts. June 2024. Alright. By the way, this is the other one. I'm keeping it here because I need the washer and the bolt for this, and on this one I need the 3 bolts to find it. So also this I'm gonna keep it there. And this is the old one. 2014 date. That's the word it has. The other one, I put it here. This doesn't have a date on it. Alright. Switch over valve, at least this is how I'm calling it. Ventil valve, yeah, alright. With the solenoid integrated and the pipe, the O-ring in place. Alright, that's the old one. The old one has a broken bracket here. It's missing the solenoid, it's supposed to be outside. Alright. And here also is broken. Crankshaft seals. Yeah, it does make a difference if I turn it on or not. Engine oil cap. And idler pulley. Break for 5 minutes. I want to smoke one cigarette. Before I do that, I have these parts here, like I said, the tensioners. So when I found the bolts and the seals, then I'm gonna put them all together, but don't look for it. Alright, some parts that I brought out from outside, I just keep it there. I need also the 3 bolts, the single bolt, the washer, you know, you're gonna see later on. The old parts, like I said here at this box, on this one, This, the number 2 box, I'm preparing it to put it there up with the number 3. The number 3 I prepared it, I put it over there. We already saw these parts. We have already seen all these parts. I have empty boxes. And if you think that, okay, how many more parts, right? Wait. A little bit more parts. Not that many. Now, it makes sense, whoever has similar type of engine, to see the video, let us say, to get some part numbers. It makes sense. It makes sense to watch this video the owner, to see what it takes, because the owner, he's not from this country, he's from far away. I mean, if he was here, it's gonna be much easier for me, because I don't have to make a video. Nice, right? It's gonna be nice for me, it's gonna be better for me. But he's not here from this country, and to have a peace of mind, to see where he spent his money, that's why I make the video. Now, for somebody else that he's not a mechanic, he's not owning an A8, and he's keep watching the video, it's your responsibility, all right? Don't tell me at the end that I waste your time. You waste your time. Lovely. Smoking one cigarette and moving on. I found one seal, at least for the tensioner. We're gonna see that later. And the nylon, it comes empty. I have to get also another one roll like this. It's gonna be a long video. All right. Moving on. Now, these 3 bolts, what you see here, with this part number, where's the part number? Okay, one of those, it's the part number, go figure out, okay? Now, these 3 corresponding to this gear, alright, and I'm gonna put them inside, and inside of this nylon bag, I'm gonna put the 3 old ones, right? I remove the head gaskets and I place it on the toolbox because it doesn't feel right to be like this, to don't have any headache. Alright. Now, the hose clamps, this type of clamps, this type, this for the charge pipe for the throttles, and this, and this, and this, and this. This is the turbocharger oil return, if I remember right. We're gonna find out about that. Now this, I'm passing it as it is. I mean, I'm not showing you the old ones. When it comes the time, you're gonna see the new ones. Alright, I hope that makes sense. Fine, 1 second. There was also, let's place this, and now I can put also the number 2 box there up with the number 3. Or I might put something small inside. More, we're gonna see about that. Then I have ordered a couple of plugs. I don't remember what plugs are for, but I remember that some plugs were broken. That's why I ordered the plugs. This is for the wiring harness. You're gonna see that when it comes the time to change. I'm gonna show you that. Not now. The old plugs are gonna end up here inside. The same thing also with the hose clamps and so on. All right. For now, yeah. Let's see. The rest, this for the turbo, like I said. All right, then I need this plate, this corresponding to this gear here, and I need also to find the bolt. Give me 1 second for you. For me, I don't know. I have to find out where it is. I found the other bolt. Hey, there you go. This bolt, what you see here, it's this bolt, and this corresponding to this one. Nice. This for that one. Lovely. Yeah, I can put them together and put the old one here inside. I have only one bolt that's matching with this bolt. Maybe they replaced the part number. See what's happening. This is much higher, you see that? I'm gonna check on the computer to see the part number of that, because I just want to make sure I don't have any problem, any headache, right? Standing by for that. Keep it here. Keep also this here. Now, I have this plate. All right. It makes sense to put this gear here inside, and inside of this nylon bag, the other plate. This will gonna end up together, and here inside I'm gonna put the old plate. We have this back plate. Alright, and the 3 bolts of this plate. And we have 3 bolts and the plate here. I found these 2 seals. One is this one and the other one is this one. Alright. And let's put also this here. These are not heavy, I can put them here up. And I found also the bolt, the correct bolt. It's not this one, this is for the plate. Alright. This is the right bolt. This for this gear. I'll gonna put also this together, this one inside of this, to move on. These are the electrical connectors for the ignition coils. Alright. And we have 3 and 3 6 and 2 8. 079 on 905 199D Delta. Alright. Nice. What I'm gonna do, I'm going outside now to pull out the old ones. I'm not gonna install now because I haven't inspected the coils and I haven't even cleaned the coils. We're putting in the box here since I know that I have 8 pieces, and now it's the time to put the box up there. Like I said, this is the number 2, this is the number 3. I'm going outside to bring the old connectors. That's the electrical connectors for the ignition coils. Alright, 2 of those are different. You can go to see the first video when I open them. Wrapping them and putting inside of the box. Some adjuster bolts, 3 and 1. 3 pieces are the same. One has these notches, and this is, if I remember right, this to drive the vacuum pump. And we have the old ones here. No, I'm not gonna waste the nylon. I'm gonna put this inside of this, and the old ones here inside. Plate. Okay, inside of this box with a plate, there is a plate. There are the gears that are driving the AC compressor, the oil pump, if I'm not mistaken, and another one thing, I don't remember now. One's blocked actually. Has a cap, has this cap, if I remember right. We're gonna see about that. Then this corresponding to this one. Alright, and I said before, if it comes the bushings separate, give me the bushings, I can press fit it, there is no problem at all. Otherwise, all together. Now, let me put it together to see what we have, because I need to find the bolts to put them in place. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts corresponding to these 4 bolts are those, okay? This comes here. Let's move on with the rest. Now, this bolt here is corresponding to this bolt here that I took it from this box. Alright, keep also here. This one, keep it there for later. What's happening here now? 1, 2, 3, 30 torques is the 1, 2, 3, 30 torques. Alright, then there are inside 2 O-rings that it's supposed to be in place. When it comes the time, I'm gonna open it because I want to put assembly grease here. I'm not gonna keep it like that. I don't know if it, maybe they didn't put the O-rings inside. Nowadays you can see anything, any BS, right, Mr. Jimmy? You never know. These 2 bolts, it's corresponding to these 2 bolts. Alright, and it has also a guided pin because it needs to be precise when it's looking inside for the mesh of the 2 gears. Alright, the boot and the cover. This cover, is this cover for the idler pulley? This looks like it's for the idler pulley, and it's not for that back. This is supposed to be for the idler pulley. This is supposed to be this one, and not that one. Yep, you see the notches here, the cutting here piece. This I'm gonna put with the idler pulley together. Alright, then let me find the rest of the bolts. I need this rod, I need the protection boot, and standing by question mark with that. Whatever I have now, since I have this and the bolts are already here, I'm gonna close this together, this unit, And there should be another O-ring back. Yay, you see? There should be another O-ring back. Do they have it there? One second, I don't want to touch the new unit with the old oil. Now, nope, it does have the O-ring here. Let me find also the O-ring. At least the seals are in place. Alright, some is that. This, by the way, this, no, I have to open it also to remove the oil, whatever oil has here on it, because you have to apply sealant. The OEM has a sealant, has sealant, called as you like. Yes, you see that? From the factory they're putting seal. I remember right. Yeah. Alright, let me find also the O-ring. At least to finalize this. Putting together this plate, wrapping it, and then putting it inside. Actually, there was 3 nylon bags. I can put them, yeah, I can use 1 nylon bag for this and the rest for the old one. I found also this seal. I was looking for this seal now. How long? It's like this. That's why it looks like that. If I make it this way, you're gonna see it's the same. Alright, let me disappear also this from here. Alright, what I did, this is the O-ring that I need for back. Alright, but this O-ring has 1, 2 and another one from back. Alright, this is the old O-ring. You see it became like a stone. It's not an O-ring anymore. Now this is from the old one from back. Leave it there, no need that. These 2 O-rings are here. The other O-ring, the third one behind, it's not existing anywhere. Lovely. I checked the bags. I went, I opened the computer, I saw the part number, and they're not giving. It's supposed to have. This was not. This was the outer. All right, but does have nothing. This is the inner one. I said, okay, maybe it fell. It's nowhere to find. Maybe it get trapped between the gears, because this plate is holding down the gears, but from behind there is nothing. Let me put it back together, but I'm not gonna torque it down fully. Alright, just a second. Alright, so this unit needs 1 O-ring that comes at this point. Alright, how I know that goes in this point? Because I had already one, the OEM. It was not like that was empty. Right? We're missing 1 O-ring. I have the part number. Let me write down on the table the part number, also for whoever cares. And then moving on. We're gonna keep it paused this one. This I'm gonna keep it here with the tensioners until I found the parts. I found some seals actually for the tensioners, but yeah, just a second. And that's the part number for the O-ring that I'm looking for. Old bolts. New bolts. Alright, and I have the protection boot here for the shaft, for this shaft. I have to clean the shaft, I have to clean also this shaft. I don't have any problem, it's fine. Alright. This box waiting for 1 O-ring, like I said, okay. Then I brought back again the other box and I took out the pulley. I have the new cover, but it does have a problem. You can put even this new cover, or you can put even the old one. I clean them. I clean the old one. This is a bit higher, this is lower. So I'm gonna put the new one here and the old one giving back to the customer. Oh, this I have to put here, yeah. I'm gonna finalize the tensioners and whatever parts I have here, except of the O-ring that I need for the plate. Alright? To don't have it in front. Now, what I need here for this tension, I need 4 bolts, but I have it here, and I didn't open it. Alright, and 1 screen. So I'm gonna get 1 nylon bag and put inside, and this goes back to the customer. Let me do that. 4 bolts, 1 old screen, 4 bolts, 1 new screen inside, and we are done from this. This tensioner no need a seal. Let's put in the box. Next tensioner. Alright. 4 old bolts, 1 screen. 4 new bolts, 1 screen. And this nylon bag finish, I open the new one. Alright. going inside here. There we go. Inside, and this with the rest here. And the nylon bag, this one and this from the screen. Yeah. Let me put also this one in the box. Now, this tensioner needs 3 bolts. Keep it there. You cannot mix it up. You can see the used ones. Okay, and needs also the seal. Let me double check that this is the correct seal. Yep, looks right to me. Nice. Let's put it back inside. Then this tensioner need 3 short bolts, 30 Torx. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and need 1 long one. This one. That's corresponding to this one. Alright. All 3 bolts, all bolts, 4 bolts in total here. And opening, putting it here inside. The new seal in place. It fits nicely. Alright. Keep it here, and we have the 4 bolts here. And this is this from the seal. Yeah, let's close also this. Alright, nice. So the only thing was remaining there, it's the O-ring for the plate. Leave it there to have a little bit more space. Now the tensioners, this box is what I show you. It's on the number 4 box, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's move on. Oh boy. Continue with the plate from the Valley. This is the oil return. It has also for the PCV here. There is a solenoid and there is also an oil pressure sensor. What I have received, and at the end I'm gonna wash it. I'm not gonna leave it like that, obviously. Just for now, to see what we have. Let me open a little bit the nylon here. It's coming empty, but I have a new one. First thing first, the gasket. Recount quantity, it's just only one. What the okay. Alright, never mind. We have the gasket. That's the gasket. Keep it there. Alright. Then I have the screen. Alright. Keep the screen in place. Get the screen out from here. Somebody, he mentioned that, you know what? The screen, it's the oil supply. As far as I remember, the screen is from the oil return. But okay, alright, never mind. Screen, what the f... See what I try to do now? I try to put the dirty one, old one, there inside. Oh boy. Alright. Fine. Then we have the check valve. Check valve with O-ring. That's the old one. And this is the new one. There is a nylon in a box. You know what? I'm gonna keep the nylon this there. I'm gonna put the old one here and direct with the old parts. These are empty boxes, by the way. And here I emptied. I put them there up. It's the crank main bearings and some other stuff. I took them out and they're empty. Belongs to the customer. Then, what else? Wait. This check valve here, this solenoid valve, it goes inside here with one plug on top. Alright. This is gonna end up also here inside of the box. Where I have the old one? I need to find the old one to put it here inside. And this solenoid, it's corresponding to this solenoid here. Fair enough. Let me remove it also from here. Put this here inside. And let me go to find the bigger box. It was from the solenoid. Alright, the small one was from the valve. Let me go to find the valve. Remove also this solenoid from here. Yeah. 1 second for you. That's the solenoid, the old one that I removed from here. Alright, goes inside of the box. And then I went outside and I was looking for this valve, and it's not outside. I was willing to say that, you know what, I cannot find it, I don't know where I put it. When I found it, I was gonna put it inside, but guess where it is? It's here. Yay, there you go. I found it, so never mind. Nice, nice. Now, let me close also this one to put it inside. Lovely, nice, here up. Now I'm going to clean this mess. Yeah, has a burnt oil, has sand, has how many things here. I'm going to clean it. I'm gonna show you how it's gonna look like. I'm gonna bring it back again inside. I'm gonna remove the oil pressure sensor here. I'm gonna install it later on. I don't know why they didn't send me a new one, or maybe I didn't found it yet. We're gonna see. We're gonna see about that. And that's how does it looks like. Nice and decent. By the way, while I was cleaning it, then I realized that the oil feed is here and the screen comes here. So the person who mentioned about the screen, he was right. It's not on the return, it's on the oil pressure. Don't ask me why I had in my mind that it was on the cylinder head, the oil feed, not from this cover. My bad. Now, nice and clean. No sludge, no burnt oil whatsoever. Alright. Looking good, looking good. I'm gonna storage it with the rest of the parts inside of this box until it comes the time to install it. Lovely, amazing. That's how it's gonna be, and the gasket on top to don't hurt the gasket. Alright, let's storaging it with the new parts. Lovely. Has a space this box. No problem. We're gonna put it here. We're gonna fill up this one. Water pump and thermostat assembly all together here, and the rod here. And this is the old one. I'm gonna put inside this nylon bag back to the customer. No need to touch it. All right. Next part. Gasket, bolts. I just took them out from here because this quantity 10, and only 10, it's 7 I think. 2, 4, 6, 7, yeah. All right. Gasket, like I said, the old bolts to the gasket, and I have to go to wash this part. And I found this nice box. I'm gonna put it inside until it comes the time for the installation. Nope. Have to find a different box. Crankshaft main bearings and thrust washers. What I'm going to do, I'm gonna put them, leave it there. I'm gonna get one of these boxes that are empty. All right. No, I'm gonna get two of these boxes that are empty, and I'm gonna put upper and lower inside here. Then the thrust washers until it comes a time. I might need the old ones as a reference. Let's see, because I ordered the color bearings based on the block and based on the crankshaft, just in case. I hope to be beautiful and to don't have to order more. We're gonna see. Yeah, moving on. Those are the bolts for the ceiling head cover, the old ones, and those are the new ones. Okay. Keep them here. And this goes back. And these are the dividers for the intake ports for the intake manifold when changing the flap inside on the runner. I'm going to wash. You can see that later. Damper pulley, nice and clean, and damper pulley bolts, new. The damper pulley is the old one, obviously. Alright. There we go. This goes together. These are the old ones going back. Then I have also the steel plates here. I wash them, I finish. Looking good. Nice and clean. Here I touch with my finger with oil. Yeah, probably that's why. Alright, fair enough. Putting it together. This o-ring, this is for the oil neck, from where you're filling up oil. This is fragile. Need to change it, but I don't know where is it. We're gonna find out. And this is for the oil filter, the cap. It's the old one. I just wash it. Doesn't have any problem. Alright. Going back. I brought down the box number 2 and I remove this clamp. Alright, that this is this part number. It's corresponding to the boot, that it's this one, to be exact. This one. And the rubber, it's the inner one. Alright, to finish with that. And I took this, I have it here, this I have it here. I took the pipe and the two clamps here, that is corresponding to this one. That's this pipe. These are the two clamps. Alright. And we have one fitting here and another one with a seal here. Actually, it's like that. Sorry. It's like this. Fair enough. Alright. Ready the pipe. Alright, I'm gonna check also the clamps if they are okay there. I copy exactly as it was the old one. We're gonna see. It's supposed to be fine. Let's wrap it. 32 valve seals. Okay, 10, 20, 30 and 2 here. I'm not gonna deal now with the cylinder heads. Alright, put them here. This seal here, it's somewhere outside in pieces. This goes at this point on the block. Okay, be specific. Wow. It goes there. Alright, but it's somewhere outside in pieces. I have the new one, the old one. When I found it, if I found it, I'll gonna put inside here. I have removed the studs from these nylon bags and I put them all here inside. I have some nuts and the blocks. I don't remember ordering the blocks, to be honest. Alright. Better safe than sorry. You never know if there is any problem. At least I'm gonna find in front of me. Alright. This when comes the time the cylinder heads. Alright. Then let's continue with the vacuum pump. Why not? Let's take it apart, see if I have all the seals. You need to have two steel washers here, one o-ring here, one seal here. The other seal that has the body of the pump, they're not selling it separate. Yeah, same thing like the Mercedes and BMWs and Volkswagen Audi. And I haven't found anywhere this piece. Alright. Yeah. This one, I might even wash it, or should I change it? Much better to change it. It's a plastic piece of thing. I mean, for the oil neck, they are up from where you fill the oil. This is one bolt you can change anytime. But this one, it's on this car. On these cars, if you want to change something, you have to drop down the engine or you have to strip off all the front end. Yeah. And my other headache are the direct injection fuel injectors. Yeah, the high pressure injectors. This is gonna be my other headache. It's over there, leave it there. Here I have prepared a couple of things, I bring it here inside. Never mind, moving on. Let's deal with the pump, one at a time, right? One at a time. I found this plug. That's the part number. This plug is corresponding to this one here. Where is the valve at this point? I have the old one there. That's the old one. Yeah. All right, keep this from this side. Keep it from this side. Yeah. All right, now let me find the box to put the new one inside and the old one in the nylon. All right, vacuum pump. I clean the vacuum pump, I inspect the vacuum pump. There is no problem, there is no scoring. This is the one that spins inside. There's no scoring also on the housing here. It looks beautiful, nothing wrong. All right, no burnt oil, no sludge whatsoever. Everything looks nice and clean. The pads, they are good. I don't see any problem here. This is where it's sealing against the wall as it's turning. Nothing wrong. The new seal here, seals here, high viscosity lubricant. Let's put it together. And then I need this seal. That's what's remaining. We might have it, but like I said, I'm gonna check at the computer the seal for the oil neck. This definitely I don't have it. We might place an order. We don't have the o-ring for the valve, like I said, for the which valve? Which valve? What the fuck am I talking about? For the plate, yeah, plate, yeah. The set of gears I'm talking about. Yeah. One at a time. This, forget this. That's it with the vacuum pump. I haven't torqued it down. This I'm gonna torque it down at the first. I'm gonna install the pump, then I'm gonna torque it down, obviously. All right. That's how that looks like. You're not gonna have any problem. It spins nice and beautiful. You're gonna work without any problem. I'm gonna wrap it now. Okay. And I'm gonna keep it here up. Why? Because of this o-ring. Yeah, keep it separate, this one. That's it for the Audi. For today at least. Alright. O-ring, keep it here to be more visible. Alright. I need to order tomorrow this. Okay, and the o-ring, like I said. Then take a look what's going on here. Take a look. This for the intercooler. I have also the step down. This for the intake manifold for the throttle front. Yeah, you're gonna see that this is not for the throttle. Sorry, not for the throttle. This is for the T that's connected front. That it comes one intake manifold here, one here, and then it comes front the piece. And this is for the throttles. Intake manifold. Intercooler, this is from the other side, this together with this one. This is for the oil separator, the PCV that's in the middle, the center. I have also the pipes. Oh boy. Yeah. See which pipes I have. These been press fit to the covers. You're gonna see. You're gonna come the time. You're gonna come the time for that. Dang it, I have also the rings here for the camshafts. These are welcome. It's not bad. The gasket down, that, like I've said on a previous video, for the RS7, I think before. On this gasket, they apply sealant. Don't ask me why. And I have said before, since they apply, I'm gonna apply also sealant, just in case. Doesn't make any sense, but yeah, it is what it is. This is not for now. This is for the dual mass flywheel. I can change. Let me change also this. This quantity. 18 pieces, 10 here. What says? Well, how many? I'm gonna open it to see how many there are. I'm gonna bring the old ones inside and put it in the box. This is something fast. Then new on the left. Alright, 10 old on the right. Fine, that's the part number. Now, what I'm going to do, this goes back to the customer, this I have to use them. These are the new ones. Go here. I didn't show you also the nuts. Yeah, alright. When it comes the time I'm gonna install them, alright? Good. The thing is that I have it here and I already saw it. Finish this one. This goes to the engine oil heat exchanger, not now. When I wash the bottom end, then I'll gonna do that. Alright, that's it for today. That's it. Oh boy, yeah, it's heavy. Yeah, this is heavy. That's the old parts. This, yeah, you know what? This I'm gonna put it up there with the number 2, number 3. This is the number 4. So we have 2, 3, and 4 there up. Then this one is the water pump with the thermostat assembly. Keep it down to put the other parts inside. Continue tomorrow. And my priority now is to see what's missing, what I haven't ordered, just in case, to place an order. That's the priority. And the video, like I said before, it's mostly for the owner or for whoever wants to build the same engine. At least might get help, you know, with some part numbers, probably. That's it. Thank you very much. Over and out.